Hello, dear students. I am Mohammad Fazlur Rahman. I have been working as a senior English teacher in Milestone School and College. Today, I am connecting to you from my home, and maybe you are watching from your home. During this time of the coronavirus, wherever you are, I hope you and your family member are all well and safe. Yes, this is a very difficult and challenging time for all of us. We are having a lot of information at us, so much information so fast that it can make us feel confused, worried, and scared sometimes, right? But we cannot stop our daily activities. We must continue our daily work so then everything goes smoothly in our life. I know you are missing your school, you are sad, but Milestone is always beside you. All the teachers of Milestones are trying to help you in different ways. Milestone has taken an awesome initiative to teach you through video class so that you can cover up your syllabus. When this pandemic situation will over, so that you can do well in the examination. So as a part of video class, today I'm going to teach you English. From English, I'll teach you writing part for class 7. Today our online class number is 28. All the students take your pen, CW copy so that you can write all the important points from today's class. Okay? Okay. Learning objectives. After this lesson, you will know what is a paragraph. You will get clear idea on how to write a paragraph. You will learn the format of writing a paragraph properly, and your writing skill will be developed, and you will get proper guidelines on today's discussed topic. So you must pay attention in today's class. Okay? What did you learn in your previous class? Yes, it is also a paragraph. The paragraph on importance of games and sports. And it was your homework number 14. Have you completed your homework? Very good. All of you done your homework? Okay. In previous class, you learned what is a paragraph, parts of paragraph, types of paragraphs, essential elements of a paragraph, basic format of writing a paragraph. Okay. All of these were discussed in the previous class and you learned it. Very good. Can you tell what is a paragraph? Paragraph is a group of sentences about one idea. So it is a group of sentences about one idea. Good, very good. You can tell the paragraph importance of games and sports. Who can tell? Oh, everybody can tell. Very good. Okay, let's go to today's lesson. Okay, before going to lesson, I am showing you a post, Bangladesh Post. This is the newspaper, English newspaper. Here you see some students are cheering. Why do they are cheering? Who are they? They are the students of Milestone School. Okay. They have passed SSC examination this year. Okay, you see. So they are cheering. Okay. Do you know the result of Milestone School? You should know. You see, total exam is 1,381, passed 1,381, 100%. Wow, congratulations on them. And GPA 5, 935. Wow, out of 1,381, 935 students got A plus. In percentage, it is about 67.7%. Very good, very good. Congratulations, all the students who got A plus. I hope this result will encourage you to study in Milestone properly. Yes? Are you happy? Yes, you should be happy because it is your college. You are a student of this college and your senior brothers and sisters achieved this brilliant result. Good. Okay, if you see the top 20 list, merit list, you see Milestone is here, 100% pass. 935 students got CPA 5, and in the list there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 schools name there who got 100% pass, and among them Milestone is one. Here is Milestone College and 100% pass. So we are proud of Milestone. We are proud of the students who made possible this result. Okay. So one day you will do more better result than this. I can hope. Yes. Okay. So who did this excellent result? Who are they? Whom do we call them? Can you guess? Can you tell? Yes, they were the ideal students of Milestone School. They learned their lessons daily. They heard their teachers properly. They were regular students. Okay, so we call them ideal students. So our paragraph and today's lesson is an ideal student. So today's lesson, paragraph writing, an ideal student. I'll teach you how to write a paragraph and how will you write a paragraph on an ideal student. Okay, let's move. Okay, before writing a paragraph, I want to say you again how to write a paragraph. Though you learned in the previous classes, still I'm going to tell again so that you can write a good paragraph. The para and graph, these two words made the word paragraph. Para means passage and graph means to design. To design a piece of writing in a single passage. A paragraph is a group of sentences about one idea. So idea should be one, not more than one. A good paragraph focuses on a single topic or idea. So what? A good paragraph focuses on a single topic or idea. Okay, so are you clear this? Very good. Let's move. Okay, selecting a good paragraph. I have written there a paragraph about coronaviruses. So I have written in two ways. This is one way, and that is another way. Okay. If you look at the first paragraph, you see first sentences. Coronaviruses are mainly a big family of viruses that are highly capable of causing illness both in animals and humans. People of our country are very poor. You see, after writing this, a little gap here. Again, started from here. They do not get proper food and treatment. They like to visit here and there. So it is about coronavirus. Here is written about people of our country, and it is telling that they like to visit here and there. So the people of our country like to visit here and there. Hospitals are very boring place. So hospitals are very boring place. The doctors are very busy. So we are telling different ideas here about coronavirus, about people of our country, about hospitals, doctors. Okay, different topics. But if you look at the second one, you see, coronavirus is basically a type of virus that causes coronavirus disease COVID-19. This disease causes illness in animals or humans, and it may result in death. In recent times, coronavirus is one of the deadly names all over the world that has put a lot of people in danger and a great death race. Many developed and developing countries have infected with this virus so far, and the list has been increasing day by day with the new countries' names. So this one compact and all about coronavirus, no different topics. So it is no, it is not. There is no gap like this. You see, here is gap, here is gap. There is not like this. So now you can tell or can you select which one is good one? Yes, obviously the second one. So second one is a good paragraph. Okay, let's move. Components of a paragraph. What are the components of a paragraph? I know you learned in the previous class. Still, I am going to tell. Okay. There are mainly three components of a paragraph. How many components? There are only three components. That is topic sentence, supporting sentences, adding details. So, I know you have idea from the previous class. Still, I am going to tell so that you can revise or you can remember. Okay. A topic sentence is a sentence that introduces a paragraph by presenting the one topic that will be the focus of that paragraph. So, one topic and it will be the focal point of the paragraph. Okay. Supporting sentence and adding details. I'm telling about this. Look at the following paragraph. Coronavirus is a type of virus. Okay. This is our topic sentence. Okay. Very beginning sentence of the paragraph. Then it causes coronavirus disease COVID-19. Okay. So after topic sentence, the rest of the sentences in the paragraph must support or agree with the topic sentence, which is known or which are known as supporting sentences. Okay. After writing the supporting sentences, you need to add details. Okay. You need to add details to the supporting sentences, and that one is called adding details. And what is the benefit of adding details? Adding details makes the paragraph stronger. So the combination of topic sentence, supporting sentences, and adding details or explanation will help you to write you a good paragraph. Okay. Size and length of a paragraph. So you often ask these questions, sir, what is the length of a paragraph? How many words we will write? How many sentences we will write for a paragraph? Okay, actually, when the question comes about length of a paragraph, there is no definitive rule to follow for writing a paragraph. Some paragraphs may be short while others are long. So some paragraphs may be short and some other may be long. However, various educators teach that a paragraph should be 100 to 200 words long or be no more than 5 or 6 sentences. In fact, a good paragraph should not be measured in characters, words, or sentences. The true measure of your paragraphs should be ideas. So it will depend on ideas. But I suggest you at least 15 sentences or 150 words. It may be plus minus 10%. That means it may be 145 or 155. It can be when mark is 10. So when 10 marks are allocated for writing a paragraph, that time you write 150 words standard. Okay. So you must remember this thing that you will have to write 150 words for any 10 mark question or 10 mark paragraph. Okay. I hope from now you'll not forget how many words or how many sentences are required for writing a paragraph. Clear? Yes. Okay. For writing a good paragraph, you have to follow some steps. Okay. First, center the title and capitalize the first letter of the first word, no matter what it is. And first letter of the other words also will be capitalized, except short words like a, and, the, in, of, etc. to, etc. Okay. What are these words? These actually conjunctions, prepositions, and articles. So when you write in the title, conjunctions, preposition, and articles, you will not capitalize them except the beginning one. Yes, it can be also capitalized when it is the beginning word of the title. Okay. So words which are not capitalized in titles, okay, unless they are the first word. Okay. Example, conjunctions for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. It's written fanboys words. Fanboys, is it tricky words to remember? Conjunctions. Okay. Prepositions. Okay, all are prepositions. if the prepositions are used in the title, it will not be capitalized unless they are the first word. And articles, A and the also will not be capitalized unless they are the first word. So you remember this while you write a paragraph. Clear? Very good. Okay. Next step, write the topic sentence. I told about the topic sentence earlier. So after writing title, you have to write the topic sentence. Okay. Write the supporting sentences with reasons, logics, and examples. Okay. Supporting sentences give specific details about the main idea of the paragraph. This is the body of the paragraph and contains all the important information for the reader. So, supporting sentences are very important because it is actually the body of the paragraph. Okay. Next, add details or explanation. After writing title, topic sentence, then supporting sentences, then you have to explain the topic sentence. And finally, write a concluding sentence. Okay. The concluding sentence summarizes the paragraph and restates the topic sentence. It is also called the closing sentence. So we have to write a concluding sentence to finish your paragraph writing. Okay. I have written here some points which you must follow or you must remember while you write a paragraph. Then your paragraph will be a good paragraph. Okay. Do not use quotation mark in the title. An ideal student or sample paragraph, you see there is a quotation mark, there is a quotation mark. So you must not use this quotation mark. Okay, cross, I have given here cross. So it will be wrong. Do not underline the title. After writing the title, you must not underline. If you do underline, it will be a mistake. No italic font or points. So you cannot make it or make your writing italic font or points. You cannot give any points, bullet points. Okay. No repetition of the sentences. One sentence again and again you cannot use. Don't start without topic sentence. So you must write topic sentence in the starting of your paragraph. Okay. Not more than one single para. So you cannot write a paragraph in different paras. Clear? Will you remember this? Yes, you must learn it so that you can write a very good paragraph. Okay. Now I am going to show you question pattern. How in the examination question will come. Question will come like this way. Write a paragraph in 150 words. Sometimes maybe word limit not here, will not be here, will not be in the question. Okay. About an ideal student by answering the following questions. So with the topic, you will be given 5 questions. Okay, while you will write a paragraph, you have to consider these 5 questions. Okay. So now you see the questions here, 5 questions A, B, C, D. E. Okay, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what are the 5 questions? Who is an ideal student? What does he consider his main duty? Does he maintain any discipline in life? How does he behave with others? What special qualities does he possess? Okay, now I have given a sample answer for you, but it is only sample answer. You can write from yourself as you understood the class, as you learned how to write a paragraph, so you can write from yourself. This is a sample one. If you learn this one, if you write this one, this is also okay. So let's see the sample paragraph about an ideal student. An ideal student is one who is fully conscious of his duties and responsibilities. He considers reading, writing, and learning as his first and foremost duty. So, what is the foremost duty? What is the first duty of a student? Reading, writing, and learning. He does the right thing at right time. Generally, an ideal student believes in simple living and high thinking. This is the connecting word. So if you use connecting word, your writing will be enriched. He always follows the rule of discipline and respects his teachers, parents, and seniors, and loves the youngers. Okay. Similarly, another linking word, he is polite, sincere, honest, and well behaved. He is also helpful to his fellow students. So he helps the weak students of his class if they need. Again, another linking word, an ideal student has some moral values. He does not tell a lie. He does not cheat people. He does not copy in the examination. Copying in the examination is not good, you know. He does not mix with bad companies at all. Besides, another linking word, he follows the rules of health strictly and takes part in extracurricular activities like games and sports. So, a good student also takes part in games and sports because games and sports makes us physically fit in a word. And I did in a word. This one is concluding word, and we are going to write concluding sentence or closing sentence. In a word, an ideal student reflects all the good quality and paves the way for the younger generation who is the pride and glory of a nation. So, an ideal student is a role model for the young generation. He is also the pride and glory of a nation, of a country. So, you must try to be an ideal student, then everybody will be happy. You also will shine in life. Okay, I hope you will not only learn, you will try to implement in your life as well. Okay, so like this way. So first concluding sentence given, topic sentence given, then supporting sentences, and at the end closing sentences given. So like this way, we have finished our paragraph writing. And remember, linking words generally, similarly, again, okay, besides is very important to enrich your writing. Okay. I hope you understood how to write a paragraph. Still, if you have any question or query, you can ask your class teacher. You can call your class teacher. I hope your class teacher will help you. And you also watch this class again and again. It will make you perfect. It will make you superhero in writing the paragraph. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Now I am going to give you homework. Today I am giving you writing homework. Today's online class homework number is 15. Okay. Learn and write paragraph, an ideal student. All of you write in your diary and you will submit your homework to your class teacher. Okay. That's all today. Again, I will come to you with another class, with another topic. Stay well, stay home, and encourage your family and family members to stay at home without any emergency. Thanks all. Thanks for watching this class. Thank you very much. Bye bye.